Hey there, I'm Emperor Koala, and this is my fully automatic, fully tileable honey block farm. The way that this works is as this nest fills up to honey level of 5, it's able to activate this redstone dust and this repeater, triggering the dispenser to fire off one of its bottles into this hopper down here. The honey bottle ends up inside of this crafter here. Once there are 4 bottles, the honey block and the empty bottles get spit out into this barrel. This hopper line here will filter out both of them. The honey blocks go down through this item filter and output into this hopper down here. The bottles make their way around here, up to this item elevator, around these hoppers, back into the dispenser to continue the cycle. There's also this button here, which is just a simple off switch. Toggle the copper bulb to turn on the comparator, and that will lock the repeater, preventing this from firing. Then you can turn it back on by just pressing the button again, unlocking the repeater. The way to kind of show how this works, I can take this bee's nest here that's at honey level 5 and just sub it in place. So if I do this, you can see it fires. See the crafter fired immediately. You can see now there's 2 honey blocks down here. The item elevator was firing, and now this dispenser is once again completely full. So you can see the bottles have made their way around. The farm itself is 4 blocks wide by 7 blocks tall and only 6 blocks deep if you don't count the flower here in front of the nest. And I mainly made use of the composters and some comparators to limit the outputs of other comparators in order to make this all work. So the honey detection system, as you saw, the crafter is a similar system. It has to get to power level of 9 in order to activate this dust, which will then allow it to trigger this chain of observers and fire off the crafter. The item filter is done in a similar way. Rather than the standard item filter that goes out 4 blocks and down 3, I instead limited the comparator's output with this composter comparator combination in much the same way, and then it outputs through the target block into this repeater and torch combo to handle activating and deactivating this hopper here. The item elevator is pretty standard. The only real change I made is using this target block here in order to, instead of a standard regular block, in order to ensure that this was fully tileable without activating the bottom dropper within any adjacent modules. And apart from that, that is this whole system in a nutshell. I do hope to be able to continue making redstone machines in the future, and we will see how that goes. Thank you for watching.